What's up, everybody? In this video, I got a couple of pops that I want to share with you. It's probably going to be about 5 all together, and I'm going to start off with 2 that are very much related. So here from Walmart, this is Walmart exclusive. We have here the child force wielding, which when I lift this up, it's a little bit heavier than expected, but maybe that's due to the base there. Okay, but yeah, this one I barely remember pre-ordering it exactly. I know I'm trying to be a little bit picky about which variants of the child I get. You know, because there are so many of them at this point. I mean, on the back of this box alone, you see there's 3 of them there, and none of them are actually this one. So yeah, there's a lot of different variants of the child or Baby Yoda out there, and yeah, you just got to be kind of picky about it. I will go ahead and say that the 10-inch version of the Mandalorian with the child looks really awesome, especially since it does have that sort of chrome paint job to it or whatever with this helmet and everything. Like, it looks really good, but I gotta be picky about the 10-inch figures that I get because, you know, the space basically is what it comes down to. But yeah, we got the child here force wielding. I think that was a really awesome and surprising moment from the series, at least somewhat surprising. And then here, got this TV moment here, which is pretty big, and again, you know, space is kind of an issue. So this one here, when it first arrived, I remember pre-ordering it. I almost started to cancel the pre-order. I stuck with it, and when it first arrived, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not because it does take up so much space. But yeah, I'm just going to find a spot for it because I really do like it. And like I said, you know, especially since I'm not getting the 10-inch version of the Mandalorian with the child, I think I can handle, you know, keeping these here. I do have another version of the Mandalorian as well, and another version of the child actually, but I just don't want to go kind of overboard with it here. We'll get a much better look at this, of course, once I get it out of the packaging there, and it has the same figures, that same wave on the back of the box. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know I'm not really a Star Wars collector, but The Mandalorian is a series that really grabbed my attention, so I wanted it represented in my collection just a little bit, not doing a whole lot with it. Like I said, I do have another version of The Mandalorian, another version of Baby Yoda. I do have IG-11 as well. As a matter of fact, I got the Mandalorian and IG-11 2-pack, and I actually took them out of box. I just prefer to have them out of box, but yeah, Mandalorian is a really awesome series. It kind of stands apart from other Star Wars things, in my opinion, especially the whole vibe of it, feeling very much like a Western, which I like that aspect of it. And Season 2, cannot wait to check it out. I understand why it's taking a while, but really cannot wait to check that out. As far as this figure here is concerned, I gotta say, you know, it would be really cool if this was flocked, you know, his jacket here, but it still looks pretty awesome. It's well sculpted and everything. The expression on his face is almost lifelike. It's really cool to see up close, and nice coloring as well. You know, it's nice paint job there as well. It's interesting how they have some of the, you know, some of the pink around his eyes there. I don't know. I'm not really sure like what exactly it kind of gives off there. Maybe it's, you know, to show how intense he is at that moment. To me, it makes it look like he's a little bit tired, but that would make sense because using the force actually did wear him out at that moment. So that is pretty awesome there. In this moment, I mean, I know it's him using the force, and if you've seen the series, you know what was going on at that moment, but it also kind of reminds me of, I mean, I guess it could also represent the moment when he was trying to heal Mando, and Mando didn't know what he was up to. So it could represent that moment, or it could represent him basically saving Mando. You let me know which moment you think it represents the most there. I think it could be either one, actually. But yeah, this is a really good interpretation of Baby Yoda, you know, or the child, whichever you prefer there. But yeah, I really do like the look of it. This is one of those moments I wanted to get. The TV moment here, this is already an iconic image to see the 2 of them side by side. Of course, Mandalorian there's a bobblehead because this is a Star Wars item. That's a licensing thing there. I actually like the look of him kind of dirtied up here some, you know, especially with this image because, you know, it fits that particular moment from the series, and really it's more of a promotional image than anything. But yeah, he looks really slick when he's all in the, you know, the updated outfit, and it's all chromed out looking and everything. But yeah, like I said, for this particular moment, it does work really well. And of course, Baby Yoda, the child there, looks really awesome as well. It looks very accurate. The kind of sad, childlike eyes going on there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the detail there. You can even see his little blanket back there kind of crumpled up and everything. So yeah, this looks really awesome. This piece here, almost wish it was a little bit thinner, but maybe they needed to make it that thick, you know, to hold this properly. So not a big deal there. Again, you know, like I said, this is an iconic moment that they captured pretty well. Of course, it says Star Wars right there on the front, just like the base over here. I would have actually preferred if they actually both just said the Mandalorian, because like I said, to me, yeah, I know that they are part of the lore. You know, the Mandalorian is part of the lore, but still, it just feels like its own thing to a certain extent at the same time. So yeah, and I actually like the look of the Mandalorian, you know, the logo as well. So, but that's not a big deal. That's kind of nitpicking there. Again, this is an awesome TV moment, and I'll find a spot, you know, to actually put these items together. I think I'm gonna have to get some more shelving in, but it may actually be worth it to keep these items together. Next up, we're gonna take a look at a couple of comic book related pops. So from Pop in a Box, this is one of their exclusives. We have here Mayhem, April Parker. I'll be honest, there are so many symbiotes, I don't know a lot about all of them, but I just like the look of them. And this one looks pretty unique with the blue and the black going on. If you know anything about the character, of course, you can share that in the comments. It's kind of interesting back here. They have the second wave of figures there. But yeah, again, Mayhem, April Parker. You see, this is a Pop in a Box exclusive. I think it's actually still available on their website, and I'll get her out of box in just a moment here. Then we also have here the GameStop exclusive metallic Joker, which trying to see how much metallic it actually has going on there, how much of a shine it's going to have. But yeah, I'll get this out of box as well in a moment. This one has been a bit elusive. The pre-order was not up for very long, and I'm not really sure how many stores actually received it. So I don't know if that's kind of a hold up and maybe it will become more readily available, or if it really is genuinely kind of tough to track down. You know, time will tell on that, but I just wanted to make sure I added this to my collection. And I actually got that, I got mine via Mercari. I found it at a really good deal on Mercari. And then I shared this during my live stream. Of course, I have Batman Murder Machine, the glow-in-the-dark chase. And like I shared in that, well, actually it wasn't a live stream, it was my last unboxing video. But I did point out within that video, I was lucky enough to actually receive 2 of these at the same time. So one of them is going to a friend that has looked out for me in the past. He's actually sent me more than one chase in the past. I think he's very deserving of this. He's actually a big DC fan. So I'm going to make sure he gets the other one that I have. And this one here, I'm going to carefully actually open up and check out the glow on it. I actually like that glow-in-the-dark chase sticker there. And of course, this was a Hot Topic exclusive, which I don't know if it's been back on the website or not. You can still track this figure down if you're interested in it. And if it appears on the site and you want to try to go for the chase, of course, you can order with them and you get a chance at it. I'm not sure if this is a 1 in 6 chase or if it's rarer than that or what's going on with it. But like I said, I was very lucky to get an extra so that I could hook up a friend that has looked out for me so much in the past. And yeah, if you follow Dark Knight's Metal, then you know that we're still waiting on Batman the Drowned, and that pretty much would complete that set. I mean, they could do a little bit more, like the God Bat character basically, and there is another variant of Batman who laughs, like a darker variant of him within the comics, but I don't know if those are really necessary. I think this set will feel complete once we get Batman the Drowned, and you know, that's just my opinion there. But yeah, we'll take a closer look at all 3 of these here. What I noticed about Mayhem right away is just how wild her hair is. I guess you could say hair slash tendrils, basically. Really wild. I mean, you know, that's kind of the case with most of the symbiotes, you know, but this one, they really went above and beyond with it. And it has some like blue splotches here. I mean, in a way they look kind of like paint flaws, but it actually works. I mean, because, you know, I think because symbiotes are so wild looking, you can kind of get away with some paint flaws here. But yeah, that just looks like an oil slick kind of come to life there. Very cool looking. And her body design here with, you know, the black over the blue. Yeah, I like the look of that. It looks like this was really thoughtfully put together. It's almost like, you know, it's art basically, the way that it was put together, almost like abstract art all over her body there. I like too how the tendrils are coming off of her legs there. Yeah, very cool looking. And you know, of course, mostly being black on the face and then the blue beneath it almost makes this look like the main symbiote there, taking over that sort of mask look to it. So yeah, this is pretty cool looking. It actually looks you know, very detailed out of box and everything. Very cool looking symbiote. I think it actually stands above some of the others with all the details that it has going on. So yeah, that is an awesome addition to my symbiote collection. Now this Joker, I gotta be honest, and I haven't put it side by side with the common, But just looking at it on its own, I don't feel like the metallic paint job makes a huge difference. I mean, you can kind of see the shine to it in the light, you know, that there's something else going on with the paint job, but it just doesn't jump out at me the way some metallic paint jobs do. I mean, you can kind of tell that it's different from the common, I think, but you know, especially like here, look at the light catching the jacket, but it's not a huge difference. I mean, if this is one that you're tracking down and you kind of miss out on it, or it takes a while to get it, I don't think it's really something to stress. Like I said, it just doesn't feel like a huge difference with the common. I could get the common and compare right now, but I mean, I don't even think that's really necessary. I think anybody that's seen a lot of metallic paint jobs, you can look at that and tell it's not as like shiny as some of the other ones are. It's not that really glossy metallic paint job, you know. So again, not a big deal. I'm still fine with, you know, adding it to my collection, but I think if I had missed out on this one, it really would be nothing to sweat at all. And then of course here we have Murder Machine, which they could have went with the design. They definitely could have played around with it, because I've seen like slightly different interpretations of Murder Machine, but this looks pretty true to the comics to me. You know, I think it works overall, and I definitely like the way that the paint job here is like it's like sort of like gunmetal, and then it goes into like a brighter silver there. I think that works pretty well. And of course, this is a glow in the dark figure, so I will try to capture the glow for you all. I think my UV flashlights, I think the batteries are starting to die on them, so I have trouble trying to capture the glow sometimes, but I'll try to capture the glow for this and share that with you all. And like I said, overall, I'm pretty happy with this figure, and I'm looking forward to having the Dark Knight's metal, you know, those characters all together, complete, even though, and I know he's not like sort of one of the official members, I guess, of the Dark Knight's metal, or whatever, however you want to look at it, or the Dark Knights, but yeah, when it comes to the Grim Knight, I definitely think Funko could have done better with that. He should have had his guns instead of, you know, a bunch of bladed weapons. He really should have had a whole bunch of guns, but not even going to stress that, because there is a DC multiverse figure on the way that's done accurately, and hopefully there will be a statue by some company at some point too that represents the Grim Knight very well. I just was a little bit underwhelmed by that pop figure, but yeah, this one, like I said, looks pretty good. I do like the red bat symbol there on his chest as well. This is one that they probably could have done metallic out of the gate as well, but they chose not to. Not a big deal though. The paint job is still pretty solid overall. So yeah, definitely happy that I had that figure in my collection. I won't lie, when it was first revealed, I knew that it was going to be one that would be difficult to catch on the website, and yeah, I was glad that I was able to catch it and get my order in. But yeah, those are the figures that I want to share with you all. And before I wrap things up here, of course, I did run a giveaway for this Zim with Mini Moose on one of my videos. It might have been, I'm not sure if it was that last unboxing video, but I know it was recent, and I did give it time. In fact, I gave it more time than I intended to for people to comment, but at the same time, comments did keep showing up, you know, here and there. So yeah, I guess it's all good. People had plenty of chances basically to go for this Zim with Mini Moose. And what I'm gonna do, I'll just share the name of the winner here on the screen, and I will need the winner to touch base with me as soon as possible, you know, and make sure, you know, I'll let you know how I can confirm that it is you I'm speaking to, and do contact me via my email address, fmfunkonews@gmail.com. So yeah, you reach out to me, I'll make sure I'll, you know, confirm that it's you I'm speaking to, and then I'll get your mailing address, and I'll try to get this out to you in the next week or two. So yeah, thank you for everybody that did participate with that giveaway. I could tell that some of you actually did watch that full video, and you commented very thoughtfully. There were just a few people that I could tell may have not watched the video. They just tried to figure out what was going on in the chat, or some people that barely put effort into their comment, you know. But yeah, I do appreciate when people actually take the time to watch these unboxing videos, because, you know, Funko News, I think everybody just wants the information. You don't have to care about me at all to get that information. But when people take the time to check out these unboxing videos and see what I'm interested in, then that really does mean something to me. So again, thank you all for checking out this video. Let me know what you think about the figures that I got within this video, and also let me know what you've picked up recently as well. And I'll talk to you all again real soon.